So Lee, 90 plus 2 minutes with 3-1 down. We'll come away 3-3. What are your thoughts from that one?
Madness. I think it just shows how football evens itself up, because you look at the first game of the season, you look at the Hayes game where we could have had a point. We've had games this year where we've been beaten, could have had a point. I think we've been totally outclassed today, if I'm honest. I thought Salisbury, I have to give them full credit, I thought they were a really good side. I'd have said the same if we lost 3-1, I would have, and I'd say the same at 3-3. I thought they were excellent. I thought the boy Carmichael, who sat in midfield for him, was very good. We've got Joe sitting on him, who've done a good job against him. And that probably sums our luck up. They get the boy Brooks back fit, Marvin Brooks, and he's just different class, the kid. And we just fell a little bit short, but we scored the goal, we're 1-0 up, and I actually thought our shape was really good. We looked strong, we looked solid through the middle, and we looked alright. The one thing for me, and a question the boys at half time, and conceding just before half time hurt, because I think we'd come in 1-0, might be slightly different. But it's just our ball retention. Ball retention has to be better. We're working hard at it, but for some reason, whether it's just because last 2 weeks we've played two really good sides, that it's a little bit harder to keep the ball. But I think the way we train is unbelievable at times, and the session camps put on are brilliant. So we have to replicate that into games, and we're not quite doing that. And at 1-1, Joe's had a great header, fantastic save from their keeper. It was a great cross, great header. And then I just felt that we pressed a little bit of a self-destruct, and they've scored from a resulting free kick, I think from the corner, that we've had to save, and we're not defended that well enough. And then, I thought we're poor. I'll be honest, I was honest with the boys after. Yeah, we're happy and we're excited in there, and yeah, emotions overspill, of course they do, because it's hard. In the first half we're playing multi-ball, which was never agreed by both clubs. In the second half, all we got was a flat ball rolled onto the pitch every time that the ball went out of play. The time wasting, and comments made by the official before. The reason why we don't get any free kicks is because we can't keep the ball. Maybe we're just not very good, and we're just trying to get a bit of help, because we're coming to places that are spending a lot of money and got very good players, and we need a bit of support and help, and we haven't been given anything all game. So, and then we just threw caution to the wind, and we've nicked a goal, great finish from Joey, and we've thrown the big man up there, and he's got a toe end in at the end, and because of what we've been through, I have to take it, and I have to accept it, and I have to enjoy it, because it's been hard. It's been really hard, and we didn't deserve anything today. Boys know that, but I'll tell you what, we're going to enjoy ourselves, because we worked solidly, and that's the one thing I can't question my players. They work for that football club today. They work for the badge again. I can't question it. We're not good enough at times in certain situations. We need to be better. We had that little lapse again for 15-20 at 2-1, 3-1, where I thought we looked like the game was going to end 3-4-1. But we found something, and full credit to them boys. They found something, they've dug in, and we've done something that we haven't done since I've been at the club, and that was enjoyable, and I enjoyed it, and so should they, because in the end, no, did we deserve anything? Absolutely not. But because of what you do, week in, week out, eventually it evens itself up, and we've got away with one today.
So how heartening is that? Because we've had the game at Hull 4 weeks ago, we had the game against Bracknell last week where we were 2 goals down, going in stoppage time, we get goals in stoppage time, we couldn't quite force the equaliser. How much confidence does that give you as a manager that the boys are working hard, they never give up, there's a bit of an attitude there, a bit of character, that they're always kind of pushing?
Absolutely, and that's what they're giving us. They're giving us that, and we just said, look, we need to turn what we're in at the moment into a dogfight. We're not here to be liked by any other club. We're not here to be really nice to everyone. We have to fight our way out of this situation, and the only way of doing that is by what we've done in the last 2 minutes there, by kick, fighting, going for every ball necessary, and trying to score goals, and we've done that. But we've got to stop conceding, and we don't put ourselves in that situation. We have to be better on the ball to stop putting ourselves in a situation just before half time. We have to turn things round like their centre midfielder turns us round, because that happens, we'll be absolutely fine. But keep giving away good possession to really good sides. They punish you, and as I say, it's our luck. I think Salisbury haven't really had a full side out all season. I thought Steve done a magnificent job here for what he had out, and he left them in the playoffs. New manager's come in, he's starting to get his identity. Now he's got the players that Steve left behind, and I think you can see what a good side they are, and he'll reap the rewards for that, because they are a very good side, and I thought that was probably one of the best sides we played this year. But we've somehow found a way, and I'm extremely proud of them. But we've got to go away and work hard, and we've got to look at a few situations that we need to put ourselves into and be better in possession. Out of possession, at times the shape was brilliant today. So first and second half, we can't keep giving good sides the ball back because they just punish us. You've got too many good players.
So we're just talking off camera there about the impact that the new managers had here at Salisbury and the turnaround that he's managed to inspire. The fact they're looking much better now than they were 3 weeks ago. We've got a similar situation next Saturday with Yate. We've got a new manager come in and they're now picking up some results and got a different squad to what they had at the start of the season. That's a massive game for us, isn't it?
Yeah, but every game's massive, John. I think you've just seen today that, we haven't deserved anything, but we've come out with something. And that shows you what this league's all about. Anyone can beat anyone. So I think what we have to do is, Steve left these in a playoff position when he left the job. I think he won 4-1 on the Tuesday night and was relieved of his duties on the Wednesday. They've had a number of injuries since. So the new manager's come in and you can see the style he wants to play. It's a good style. They play very good football, good third man runs. And I expect Yate to be no different, but we have to show. I like what we've done off the ball first half. I thought we were brilliant. But we have to be better in possession, because if we're not, we're going to keep getting punished and you're not going to keep making comebacks like that.
Yep.
And we have to stop conceding sloppy goals. And Marcin's made 2 free kick saves, but he hasn't had bundles and bundles to do again, and that's the little frustration. We're not getting battered, but at the same time we're getting battered in the middle of the park in possession, and that's because we keep giving them the ball back. So we keep going on about it. We need to keep working on it. I think we've got very good players at the club. Maybe just a little bit braver in games, and that happens when you're sitting where we are. There's a little bit of pressure. There's a little bit of not so confident when you're winning games, and you'll see us when we're winning games and we're in front. We look a lovely side on the eye. We look frightening going forward. We pass the ball well, but sometimes you have to dig in and you have to go long to go short, and we're just caught in two minds at the moment. Our long balls aren't quite getting there, and our short balls are a little bit, neither here nor there, and we're not as brave. And listen, great to get 60 into Sean Lucian. Really good, really positive. I thought he really tired quickly. We knew that. But there was lots of positives, lots of negatives. But when you come into a team with a very good budget, very, very good players, Marvin Brooks back in the side, to come away with here at 3-3 is, I'm really pleased, I'm proud. But we do have to improve.
Yep.
But that will happen. We know we've got good players, we know we've got good side. But yeah, we'll take what we've got today.
Well done, mate.
Well done.